Right, good evening. What I've got here today is just a short video showing you how you can wire these cheap Chinese controllers up to either an infrared. It's a wireless RF controller, these cheap ones you get off eBay, or a GSM controller which you use your mobile phone to turn it on. I've already dismantled this one, so I'll show you how they come apart. What you've got is this cover here, the face. It is stuck on there like shit to a blanket, basically. What it is, it's just a sticky tape stuff on the back. You get a little knife blade under it so you can pull it off, and then under that you have four small Phillips head screws, one in each corner. Under them, get a pry bar, just something small, thin, little blade. Open it up, comes off, take that off, then you've got the controller itself, the electronics. And what you do now is you dismantle it all, lose all the bits, drop everything on the floor. No, that's the idea. What you don't do, but that's usually what happens when I'm doing something. Everything ends up on the floor in the rubbish. Why? Considering I've only just put that on by hand, has that now stuck like that? Right, that's off. Oh, there you go. This thing's already on the floor. Yay, ta-da. I'll find them in a bit, I hope. Then what you do is you see you've got the circuit board with all the wires and everything on it, and you have to add an extra 2 wires onto the on-off switch, which is that one there in the centre. Now these switches operate on a left to right scenario. So the bottom and the top are the same side, are shorted together. There's that one there and that one there and that one there and that one there. It goes that side to that side of the switch. I've wired just a wire, 2 wires, one off that side, one off the other side. The reason it's on the bottom is just because it was in the way of trying to solder that one. Makes no difference whether you put them on the bottom or the top, but they've got to be left to right. They can't be the other way around because it will not work. Oh no, I've got my bloody phone is now telling me the battery's going flat. It has been one of them days today. This is about the 3rd time I've tried to record this. I've deleted it twice, but there you go. Right, so what you've got, you wire that up, put that extra wire on, then you just run it through the case, either drill a hole in the case or run it through the original wire holes. And at the moment what I've got is that just connected to one of these radio frequency jobbies, these cheap eBay things. I think this was about £4 this one. Comes with the remote. What it is, on these, the one switch turns them on and off. To turn it on, you press this and hold it on for 1 second and that will turn it on. Let it run, do what it's going to do. You run it off, you hold it on for 5 seconds and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it'll tell you on there that it's turned off. These don't come programmed like that. These you have to program like that yourself. These come programmed, so when you click that on, it's on. When you click that one, it's off. But I've reprogrammed this to just click on, off. Once you click it, you take your finger off, it's off, on, off, that sort of thing. But that's for another video. I'll do that at some other time when I can't be bothered. It's getting quite late now. So what I've got is that is connected now at the moment to just an radio frequency. The reason I did that is because the remote control that I've got with this, I could not get to pair. Wouldn't have it, don't know why. But what I'm thinking of doing is connecting it up using something else I've got here, which is that. Now what that is there is a GSM controller. That means that you can send it a text. Focus, you fuck. As you say. Right, what that is, that comes with a SIM card, everything. You've got in there, you've got a power supply. You just give it 12 volts to 24 volts and it works. You've got a relay, which is just an on-off switch. That's all it is. 12 volts relay. It comes with a phone number. They give you a phone number for it so you can send it texts. And that is just powered by the 12 volt to dropper unit there, because this is actually a 24 volt system on my solar. To get 12 I had to use the dropper, which is that. And then that's connected down through all that spaghetti there to that, which is my webasto water heater, which heats up my radiators, which heat up my garage, which keep me lovely and toasty and warm. But I might actually take that off and use that on the air heater, or I could buy another one. Oh, by the way, they don't come with a hole in it. I drilled the hole myself so I could see when the lights were on. I mean, that's, yeah, there we go. That's my Airtronic, which is controlled by a cheap Chinese heater, which has now been running for the past 2 months, and it has given me no issues at all. So anybody that says you can't run an Airtronic, an eBispatcher Airtronic on a Chinese controller, you're talking out the chuff. Right, so there you go. That's how you do it. When you get the controller, the GSM controller, which you can send a text to, what you get with that is, so you get the SIM card, you get a phone number. On their website they give you all the details of how to connect it. Some of them can be a bit complicated, but you just got to look at it with common sense. And that is basically all it is. The company that sells these is gsmuk.net. That's who sell them. They're about, I think it was 29 quid plus postage, 32 quid it cost me altogether. And that's it, everything. I ain't got to register the SIM card. As soon as I put power on it, phoned it up, it worked, everything was good. Great piece of kit. I mean, you can turn your heater on from anywhere in the world. Wherever you've got a phone signal, your heater can go on. So if you're away somewhere and you're going to come back later and you want your van, garage, whatever to be heaty, that's a good word, I don't know where that's come from, warm, send it a text, bosh, turns it on. You can set, like I say, you can set that to do the 5 second and the 1 second. The 1 second on, you send it a text going R105, 101, RS101, and then press the send the text, turns the heater on. Turn it off, you send a text, RS105, send a text, gives a 5 second pulse, shorts that for 5 seconds, turns it off. So that is a brilliant piece of kit. So the one I'm using at the moment on the webasto, that has to have a continuous signal. So all you do then is you send it an R1 on, and that's it, it's on. And you send another text, R1 off, and it turns it off. It is as simple as that. I mean, you couldn't get your head around how simple this is to wire up. The hardest part, say, is soldering these wires, which all these wires are, is just 2 wires for a switch. You could use anything. You could just short them like that by hand. 1 second on, 5 seconds off. And that will turn it on and off. It's the same as what that switch does, because all that switch does, you press it, hold it, 1 second is on, press it, hold it 5 seconds, and it turns off. Piece of cake. Any queries, if you've got any questions you want to ask me, just leave, you can leave it in the comments and I'll do my damnedest to answer it. There you go. Okay, I will see you all again. Thanks for watching. Cheery bye. Ta-da.